Mathering did not. What a lob! Beautifully executed that time, Ballo.
Chris always looking ahead.
And he'll blow a kiss at you, coach. Inside, Ballo.
Smart play by Thompson, not getting that second. And saving him.
Callaway lobs it.
Nice hands.
Ballo saves it from going out of bounds.
They may have taken away two people's lives.
In transition, Kerr knocks down a triple. That's big time.
There's that little stagger. Curl lost his footing.
Fumbling the basketball, rather. Baseline. Trailer. Ballo. Nice look. Cool.
Where are you going to get the help? Where are you going to get the help?
Collected. Inside. Ballo. Big jump hook. Got it. Big fella's got skills. Big fella's got feet. Big fella wanted to work again. Ballo. Nicely done.
That's the activity, though. A great find. But great attempt. Nice little dive to the rim and one.
Found the basket for Jackson Davis. He'll go to the line.
Boswell all over Akins. That ball gets away from Sissoko. Boswell, one of the top three-point shooters in the nation.
Offensive team, you turn it over. The good ones make you pay. Numbers in transition back in the day, you say, no, I'll take the layup. But because you're in transition, Michigan State can't match up. You have the advantage on the offensive plan. Boswell, when you shoot 65% from the three, you just shoot it and walk away.
Only 11 last year at San Diego State. They're going to give that up to defend the paint. Keyshot Johnson making him pay.
Ballo on a swipe. Here comes Johnson the other way. No real numbers. Love doesn't care.
It was right down the middle all the way to the rim.
Johnson, entry, Ballo. Right back to Johnson for the uncontested jam.
That's just not good enough from Fletcher Lawyer and Braden Smith. The game against Alabama.
A little home cooking from those rims. Lob it up, slam it home.
Oh, yes.
It's a Ballo bash.
Almost out of control for both teams.
Lewis taking on Edey. Leave it for Ballo.
I'm not sure Matt Painter loves the shot.
Back in 30 seconds for the conclusion of this incredible first half.
There's some guys that would have some nasty assists to turnover just in pickup.
Those LA Fitness runs are different, as is Ballo's bounce. Upstairs for two.
Pella Larson comes off. You can see you got Boswell raising behind. Lance Jones really isn't in the play.
It's only down by 8 with 11:10 to play. Larson on the attack. Lob it up. Ballo again rocks the rim.
And again, Purdue's held defense.
Ballo.
They are right here in this game.
Oh, first has his pocket picked. Here comes Love the other way. Bounce it. Ballo. He's got a vendetta against the rim.
Position. The Arizona Wildcats can always push the tempo. Beautiful pass here from Caleb Love. Oumar Ballo knows exactly what to do with it. And Ballo, the best of the best in college basketball.
Feels like they're close. He also said he liked Bronny James and how aggressive and assertive he was in that first half. And he's looking for more of that going forward.
Caleb Love taking it to the cup. Basket and a foul on Rodman. So a three-point chance for Love. That's his first two-point basket. He made 3 threes in the first half.
And that's the kind of thing, Dave, that drives coaches crazy. You're inbounding the ball underneath. Bronny James taking it in.
To get 2 in a row to go down is a win for the Ducks.
Boswell across midcourt. Ballo foul. Count it.
A really important possession for 2 guys in particular, Aaron, that really need for Arizona. I'm talking about offensively, that need to have a good game. Oumar Ballo.
Monster game last year against Arizona. Season high 27 points. He knocked down 6 triples. Evans, and that is swatted away. Keyshot Johnson, the 5th-year senior. Larson almost got it stripped. Again. Ballo fewer than 8 minutes on the floor in the first half. Played with 2 fouls. Fades and is able to put it through. Another strong performance today for Larson, senior from Sweden. Kuzma gets that swatted away. Ballo.
It's the most emotion I have seen from Oumar Ballo all game. Watch him. A lion's roar.
And they can. That's the thing. They're certainly capable of it. They have a ton of offensive firepower. And going back as Ballo gets the two-handed block. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Love gives it up. Bradley, pump fake, scores. At 24-0 bench points right now in favor of Arizona. Boswell normally starts. Came off the bench because they started a walk-on. How about that flush from Ballo?
Player had a good game against Oregon State. But you can see the pick and roll here just out of bounds. Again, kind of drop coverage, and Ballo got behind the big for the dunk.
Love has it rejected by Evans, but Larson cleans it up. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Here's another Love and another put down from Ballo, and it's a 25-point game. And the Pac-12 tournament obviously been a down year for USC. A lot of people didn't see that coming. Some thought the Trojans would be a Final Four team. Cal's had a nice year. Ballo with the slam off a great pass from Larson. 3-point lead.
Yep, you can see again just the drop-off dish, and Ballo with the force and velocity right at the rim. And the quickness of the runs that they've had is a game changer.
They've lost just 6 times all year. 2 of those were against Washington State. Larson attacks, finishes.
He's going to have to continue to improve at the next level, assuming that this is it for him in college.
Oh, Ballo with the double clutch jam. In conference games, they lead the Pac-12 in field goal percentage defense. Nice down low pass. The high-low from Johnson to Ballo. Another Ballo slam.
Ability to score points in the paint for Arizona. It's always been that ability to pin and seal, root up the line.
Luckily ended up with Iwachukwu just grabbing it right at the rim and putting it in. Dump down Ballo. Baseline cut. Bradley reverse layup is good.
If you want to be a national championship team, and if you look across the country right now, whether it's a UConn, whether it's Houston and the performance they put on today.
Ballo with the slam, ending a 9-0 USC run. Joe Lunardi has him last 4 in as of tonight in his most recent bracketology. Ballo down low. Goes up, gets it, and a foul. So a 3-point opportunity as Josh Morgan picks up his 4th foul. Collier has it rejected. And Bradley saves it with a beautiful behind the back. Ellis hesitates, now fires, short. And rebound, Bradley. Ballo all the way on the other end waiting for it. And a timeout by USC.
The lob as Iwachukwu runs the floor, and he's pinned to the board by Oumar Ballo. Arizona back the other way. KJ Lewis on the drive, and a foul committed by USC.
Right there on both sides, we saw the block, and then Ballo timed it perfect. I think he knew that pass was coming. Great shot blocker. When he's on the ball right there, he's terrific. Wipes it off. And then Arizona in transition. No one better than Arizona in this league in transition once they start going the other.
Boogie Ellis to the basket, and Oumar Ballo denies.
The strength coach has worked with him the last few years, and I think you look at Ballo, you think he's such a big guy, he's not going to get over there in time to block it. I can use my quicks, but his length and athleticism surprises people.
Coming up, stick around to the halftime report presented by Fubo. Wow. Collier blocked by Oumar Ballo, who then snatches the rebound.
And game-altering foul trouble.
I think the plan is for Ballo. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Look at that. Dante. All right, immediately things stop. Dana Altman right out.
Let's take another look at it. Ballo with the ball fake.
Dante's career here really halted at the beginning by an ACL injury all last year, hampered with knees, and then just a rugged lead. Pat Kilkenny, also another great in the Oregon history of Oregon athletics. Listen in there. There's Larson setting up set play out of the timeout. And the Arizona side really feels this is a budding star for them. Nice ball movement again. Ballo and one.
Lewis to Love to Ballo.
They're just so difficult to deal with because you got that roll to the rim from Ballo, which sucks in defenders, but you got to account for Love, Boswell, and the three-point shooters on the perimeter. Almost impossible to guard.
We've seen all the timeouts in the Big Ten. Robbie's Big Ten flag-waving power rankings coming soon. And Ballo jams one. But first, here's Indiana inside the paint with Ballo.
That's that playmaking you talked about with Galloway from last year.
Getting late, though. 2.5 minutes to go. Hoosiers looking to close it. Galloway lob. Ballo! Hammer time!
Here it is again, off the handoff, and boy, you've got to somehow impede Oumar Ballo going to the rim.
Cully, Renew coming in and gets the ball and grabs the steal. Rice the other way, coast to coast, great pass to Ballo, pump fakes, gets his man in the air, finishes, plus the foul.
That's the strength again. Veteran team, it can be easy to get intimidated, but at the same time, you have to learn quickly, and he has from the sounds of it.
Indiana has a 5-on-4, and Ballo with the alley-oop throws it down. Galloway gets the assist.
And again, it's Galloway, the provider. He knows how to throw it up, and Ballo, over his career.
Into the lane is Stapleton. He got through everybody, but couldn't get it to go. Newton brings down the rebound, his first as a Hoosier. The lob this time, trying to get another one to Tucker. He couldn't get it. Ballo goes back up with it, scores, plus the foul.
Gate to shoot. Thomas. Ballo playing volleyball.
You're Jamari Thomas. You have to think these dribble drives.
Still had a little bit of time left on the clock. It wasn't panic time
the ball
yet.
Just never moved.
Ballo.
Look at that cut.
Boy, it moves right there to the freshman.
They trapped the ball in that ball screen. There you see Pringle with the hard hedge. Ballo's getting out quickly. Two converge on the ball.
Indiana 3 straight wins to open up the season, including that win against South Carolina, beating 2 mid-majors to start. And Ballo with the turnaround hook.
Indiana would be wise to go to him.
He's probably got to go hard, but in short spurts. Muhammad's coming up. 2-on-2. Rice calling for the lob, and he puts it in.
I'm sure there's a lot of Louisville fans that are happy about that. Last 3 years have been losing records. They want to change that as Ballo with the thunderous rim rocker. Hoosiers. The pick and the roll, and that is a thunderous roll to the rim. That's how you... He's added some really good guard play, and obviously we're already seeing what they can do down low with plays like that from Oumar Ballo. No double yet. Look at them load up to the strong side. He's able to make that pass. That's his seventh triple. He got the assist. He got an assist. It's already better body language out of Gonzaga than it was yesterday. Ballo open as they throw over the top of the press. It's a great find right here. See, you see Carlisle pointing. Big Galloway. Another touch for Ballo. They went to him early in the game yesterday against Louisville, very effective. And he's got a chance for a three-point play. And the little scrum has injected some new life into Indiana. Much better cadence offensively for Gonzaga. Hickman rejected by Ballo. Timeout on the floor, 13-6. He wants the ball. He sure does. He's got the ball. Ballo spins baseline, and the big fella gets rewarded. Just good ball movement. Look at Ballo pointing, wanting the basketball. Trey Galloway points, give it inside. 12-3 Hoosier run. Hickman lost it. Leak out for Galloway, it's a foot race. Mbako 3. got the switch. Oh, nice step through. Galloway to Ballo. You run your action in the middle third. You got a little get action. Get, go get, right? He's been a difference maker off the bench. He's been active. He gives him a little size at the 4 spot. Pierre tried to mess with Ballo. It didn't work out so well. Numbers for Indiana. It's a bad pass behind Tucker to take back home with him.
Got a piece of that.
Ballo running the floor. And one.
I'm telling you, for his size, he has incredible body control.
Renew in the middle. Ballo on the baseline. Timeout, Providence. That is a rim bender drop off from the high-low to the middle, through the nail.
Khalif Sacco and Ballo getting ready to tip it away, and the Hoosiers are on offense. Go right down low to Ballo. Ballo is there and jams it in for 2. Good start for the Hoosiers.
Great start for the Hoosiers.
If you're Sam Houston, how do you try and climb back into this one too? You got to make your threes. No, nice alley-oop over to Renew.
Now that's what a big to big when you have both bigs on the floor.
6 of 8. That was their first 3 of the night. Cooper is denied by Ballo. Oh, welcome to Assembly Hall, Makati Cooper, as Ballo swats him into the bench.
Ballo does this a couple times per ball game for the Hoosiers, and this is almost not he had Woolfolk behind him.
Well, Ballo outplaying perimeter defense. Starting the break. Give up for Tucker for 2 for Galloway. Suter sprints down the lane. Ballo denies him.
Everyone's occupied with Ballo. He's able to turn the corner, and then Ballo backed away there. Galloway able to track it down. Ball is deflected. Here's Ballo. 8 to shoot. Inside Renew. There's Ballo. Great post position. And 1. Folks, really an explosive athlete. Again, as you say, that's 2 ACL tears in. Ballo's got the answer on the other end.
What awareness.
Ballo inside, throws down the jam.
He's been brilliant here in the second half.
Season high for him with 14. The missed dunk there by Edmonds.
But he cannot connect at the line. Indiana up by 2 here as we approach 6 minutes.
Nice.
Up top, and there is Oumar Ballo.
Folks, oftentimes guards wants to just dribble the air out of the basketball and come off of it, but you can actually get open if you give it to the big and able to run.
Chattanooga will try to score its way to a win here today. A good 3-point shooting team. Here's a 3, and it's Miles Rice missing short. Renew does go back up. Ballo follows and gets 2 plus the foul.
Well, that could be the theme of the afternoon. Hawks able to go anywhere they want right now.
Nice pass from Ballo. It was Baco cut to the basket for the points. Mostly played fairly clean in terms of their possession. Ballo against a double team, kicked it out, and Baco hits the 3.
Once again, the patience by Ballo out of the double team. He anticipates it coming, puts it on the deck, and I mean, the nuance in that, Wayne, is that
it's going to have to be a collective effort by Rutgers on the defensive glass here tonight. All 5 Scarlet Knights have got a rebound.
Oh, Ballo on the recovery. Carlisle at the controls. Half the shot clock on for IU. Carlisle burst to the bucket. Can't finish. Ballo right there. Patient. Got it. And the foul.
You got breakdowns everywhere for Rutgers here. You got a volley not stopping the basketball. That allows Carlisle to get
extended minutes in this first half running the show. Up ahead, Ballo. Oh, wow. Bailey again. Sends him packing. Ballo, second chance, rocks the rim.
This is that Ballo rim run here. Ace Bailey flying into the screen. It's a great play. Good block there, and then Indiana going right back inside. Wisely finding the big fella.
Goody back on the floor. We saw a lot of those minutes go to Leo through that first half with his great defense. Speaking of great defense, but guess who? Second chance opportunity. Ballo does it again.
Oumar Ballo, 9 points and now 7 rebounds here. Just by Goody going in there, getting in the mix. That clears everybody out. Oumar.
Really reckless with the elbow, but he does keep his cool. Couple of pumps and finish.
Oumar Ballo is dominating the inside of this game.
It was Bailey on the block out, then Williams to snatch it. Durkak, feed, Hayes, put him on the deck. Oh, Ballo got there in time. Somerville to the deck, and it's staying here on the jump.
It was a good dribble drive by P.J. Hayes, playing off that closeout. Oumar Ballo, it's just a different deal.
Acuff may have shuffled. Oh! Ballo says, give me that!
And the Mutombo finger wag right there. Oumar Ballo hyping this crowd up. He has come to play tonight.
Ball, 5-out offense, and Goodman finding the cutting eighth Baldwin. But then on the other end, the freshman gets exposed, and Ballo throws it down. That's what Ballo is looking to do. Ballo inside, and a slam on the other end by the freshman Tucker. Going upstairs, and Bryson Tucker showing that off-ball cut as well. Slams on both ends. Good cut by Ballo. And how about that finish? Herman Niederhauser wants to overplay right there. Ballo just takes it to the rim. Ballo just slipping right out here. Doesn't matter that Javin Carter is coming over to help. Ballo going up, hanging on rims. Johnson hanging, cannot finish. Good contest though. Trey Galloway not giving an angle up, and now Indiana's got numbers. And Rice lays it in. A 10-0 run. Not the only mistake he's made. Ballo back out there with 4 fouls for Indiana. He gets it, goes right to the rim. Instant offense, Oumar Ballo. But the pass from Miles Rice, there's that hard hedge again from Penn State. So you gotta find your roll man. Ballo getting out quick, great delivery from Miles Rice. And Oumar Ballo, his presence. Trying to get it into Ballo. What a find! And the flush! You could see Nick Kern on that far side. Story all game long. 2 on the ball, these Indiana guards. It's been Galloway and Rice finding Ballo rolling to the rim. There's nobody home. Oumar Ballo.
Ballo leaning in against Cohen. Spins baseline. That was nasty.
Cohen's putting all that weight on him to combat Ballo's size. Right now, you can't say Dez just high pick and roll and he'll make the right read. That's really where that work in progress is. What a pass.
And the finish at the rim. Put it in the perfect spot. Ballo knew just what to do.
Here comes the same play. You got the Galloway DHO. Abo just not getting in. He's out there hugging his man. You're the low man on the weak side. You got to find a tag. There's no physicality there whatsoever. And if you let Oumar Ballo roll down the roll, you got that Spain back screen and then still closing out to Goody. And Ballo going to work and hammering it home.
That largest lead of the night for Indiana.
That was an angry slam right there by Oumar Ballo. Defender going down. AG taking a dive there, and Ballo just going upstairs.
Without Malik Renew, they've needed him to respond, and he has. USC needing a response of some kind. Can Yates provide it? Nope, Ballo's there. How about Abo from 3? That won't go either, and Goody the rebound.
Foul on the floor. He's just sizing this up on the dribble drive. He's going to come over. You think you're getting downhill, but you got Oumar Ballo looming large. He's sending that thing back, and
up 67-58. That clock's your friend with 4:43 to go. Here's Rice, dumps it to Ballo, waiting for traffic. Count it! And the foul. So strong. And he knew how to finish.
But it's all good point guard.
Here's Galloway. The lob and the finish. Oumar Ballo. Another hammer.
I thought he was going to try to drive that one. There was no one on the backside, and I thought he was going to be able to get to the rim from the baseline side.
Oh, underneath and one. And great position. Traore with the foul. Three-point opportunity coming up for Oumar Ballo.
And folks, we talked about that two-man game that Indiana loves to run. This is Oumar Ballo setting that screen. And Freeman.
Shot clock is under 10 for Carlisle. Leo the bounce. There it is. To Ballo.
Goody, the connector on the outside for Mbako. Picked up by Yakachonis. Reset now with Rice. Ballo, bounce it, runs to the rim.
Unbelievable first 12 minutes of this game for Kasparas Yakachonis.
Galloway, bounce, Ballo. Oh, the major slam! Tucker, Ballo, and Goody, the 5 for Mike Woodson. Can somebody get going? Galloway lob it up, Ballo slam it home.
They found something here with the Oumar Ballo pick and roll.
Run the offense through Ballo. Nice cushion, spin, and score.
He's got all that space there at the elbow, and he just puts his head down, drives Ivicic, and makes a heck of a play.
Nice look, 20-18, Ohio State. Carlisle, lob, and Ballo with the finish.
But not to be outdone, the alley-oop. Oumar Ballo able to get behind the defense, throw it up, toss it. Man, it's nice to be 7 foot. And that's what Coach Zebra is trying to stress to his team. Value the ball, but also great shot selection. That's great.
This offense needs to be going from the inside out. And
Thornton trying to shake his man. Mobley, double pump, rejected. Ballo. Whatever works for you. That's right. That's whatever works for you. No jump inside. Ballo, baseline, Goody. He's been feeling it, and that's cool.
Be made available. And this is the progression. Bruce is such an unselfish player, an unselfish person. It's hard for him to have that kind of mindset to just go get it all the time.
Galloway drops it off for Ballo for the easy layup and the foul.
Here he's able to catch, gather, and finish.
5 to shoot, Ballo. Back door, Galloway. Fadeaway jump shot goes down. Now Galloway, 13 to shoot. Leo feeds Ballo, kept it up high, got his man in the air, counted at the...
At its best, patience, utilize Ballo inside, then you finish. And
dips his shoulder, 7 to shoot. Baseline, blocked by Ballo. 1 to shoot, and Ohio State will not get a shot off.
Well, yeah, we've had 6 points and 6 turnovers. Mbako from downtown. Offensive rebound, Ballo, the top rebounder in the Big Ten. He'll head to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
8 offensive rebounds in Columbus for Oumar Ballo on Friday night. He gets it going early here. This is kind of turnovers in this game have been out of control.
And again, just surprising, especially on the side of Northwestern. Goody, corner 3, yes, all net. Up top, Carlisle. Ballo on the glass, yes! And the foul. They cannot keep Ballo off the offensive window.
Well, Northwestern had some struggles at the end of that Michigan game of keeping them off the offensive boards, and Oumar Ballo just refusing to...
Ballo, nice pass. Goody with a finish.
Oumar Ballo, that little touch pass, that was big time right there.
Goody with 11, 8 of them this half. 8-0 run for Indiana. Double team. Leach cuts. And Ballo says no. But Barry off the mark.
Rice, nice for Ballo.
And you know, you wonder, Goody was playing so well as a starter. Now he's back to this. You got to get back there, and you can't let him get you buried that deep. And here, Indiana standing around a little bit. You got it. This is like a matchup, man, switching man to man. Good job there.
And Ballo the finish. And we have a stoppage in front of the mirror.
Ballo fighting for position, got the reach in there from first, who holds his ground, and a great cross-lane feed for 2 from Mbako.
Indiana at 1 point down 18 with possession, down 4 as we cross the 5-minute mark. Galloway
kids do such a nice job using the ball screen. Here he is. This is where he's tough. Nice block. Turn back, Ballo. How about the big fella? He stepped out of bounds. Rising to the occasion, though.
Got a space, got a move.
He's got 14, looking for 16. Oh, what a look inside. Galloway cashes in.
This is pretty much UCLA's tempo. No question. And Indiana hasn't played as fast, but that's a heck of a way. And I said it earlier, the middle post-ups. And with Ballo's ability to push his defender up the lane, there just can't be a double team. You know, he's just kind of sitting on him there. That's a great job of getting good position.
Get some minutes out of Berg with Ballo on the floor. Galloway to Ballo. Ballo's going to the rim, so Berg's got to know that this guy, they're going to throw it up to him. He gets up, and he's going to dunk it. Got it, and it's only a 10-point game. Galloway loves, and Ballo finishes. What a pass from Trey Galloway. You take a look here, and again, you know, first kind of doesn't know what to do. I think what you got to do in that situation is you got to get back to Ballo and make Trey Galloway make one of those floaters. Better chance of him missing that than that.
Stayed able to get back and deny Goody that three that he was looking for. Here's Ballo on the bounce, and a good reverse by Carlisle.
Right now, this game is being played at a Penn State pace. Nice.
That'll change the pace. A two-hand flush for Ballo.
Notice where he caught the basketball. There's Ballo in the middle of the floor. I like it.
And a good find. Look at how he buried Conan Niederhauser. His coaching staff, they've really brought him along this year.
Yeah, Ballo's wide open on his rolls, and they're getting it to him way too late. Good pass there.
And Baco with the two on the flush.
The ability to change speeds, change direction, but he knows that he has a foot speed advantage. Impressive.
And Ballo inside. Two and one more coming at the line.
Ballo's got to get it here.
Ballo out double. Finds race for the lead. Leal. Nice flip over his shoulder. Ballo there. The finish and the foul.
Partner, that all started with the
2-point deficit for Indiana to deal with.
Nice.
Ballo inside, easy two. Baldwin the only man in his way, and he wasn't going to stop Ballo.
I think you might still have it.
It ain't as sweet as it used to be. You know, it's a lot slower, man.
Lob to Ballo. Nobody there on the backside, and he two-hand hammers it.
Strong guys going at it. But you can see right here, he walks his defender up the lane, seals him.
Because I like to see the top 5 players go till exhaustion. Both made 7 threes. But again, Trey Galloway has been living in that mid-range, whether it's the floater or the pass. He's been making the right decision, and nobody wants to step in front of this moving train. Yep, Jackson Shellstad
with a couple of fouls. A big matchup between he and Oumar Ballo. And Ballo pokes it away and creates the turnover. Mackenzie Mbako. Here's Luke Goody, who had a long rest. Biddle went for the steal, and Ballo in for the dunk. And Indiana's back on top.
Indiana, their three-point shot got them this lead, but don't forget where your bread is.
This is going to be good.
A lot of contact.
Upstairs. Ballo coming with some serious smoke.
Seeing her son play in the United States, and he is playing with some fire in his belly.
Pretty good one to see first time. They've been quiet the second half.
Here we go. Up top, and Ballo knows what to do with it.
And it comes to Renew, who tees up a three. Both these teams started so hot and have gotten a little cold. Evans down on the floor. Ballo with the dunk.